Another good morning to you. I'm Mari, and today I would like to talk to you about a letter that I received. It was such a beautiful letter. It was from a woman who had read A Course in Miracles at a friend's suggestion and had some questions about that, and was also just beginning A Course of Love, and so had some questions about A Course of Love too. It was a long letter, and so what I did was I took it to bed with me. And so I read the letter, and then I set it aside and turned off my light. And it was such a lovely letter that it wouldn't let me go. So I have this table lamp with a chain, and I clicked the chain and I picked it up again, and I made a note about something I wanted to return to, and then I clicked the light off, and I must have done that a half a dozen times. Click, 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 click. Because it, and the beauty of it was that this woman let me know her. She wrote very fully about herself. And that is really my joy, is when I get to share with somebody in a way that lets me know them. So I thoroughly enjoyed this letter, and then I went about answering it. And I wanted to tell you two things. One was this realization that I had because of this woman, and that is that there's innocence, not arrogance, in following your heart. If your heart tells you something is true, that's an innocence of knowing. It's an innocence of something already there. And it's not arrogance to go against somebody who tells you that it's not true. And the particular thing that she was concerned about, she said she believed God created the world, and she didn't want to quit believing that. And I said, well, I believe that too. Now, I don't have any problem with anybody having different beliefs. I do have a bit of a problem with somebody who tells me that I must share their beliefs, because I have things that I know in my heart, and just like this woman did. So I wrote her this, and I also gave her a way that might reassure her that I had found because of a new kind of service that is now offered to you. It just got put up on the Center for A Course of Love website. So you look at centerforacourseoflove.org, and this facility is called Co-Create, ACIMOE, or Original Edition, and ACOL. And actually, just to let you know too, we used to have on the top bar concordance of A Course of Love, and now we have changed that. That's to say Discover A Course of Love. So there's two search facilities. One is just for A Course of Love, and the other one, if you type in a phrase, you can see where it comes up in A Course of Love Original Edition and A Course of Miracles Original Edition and A Course of Love. Sorry, this isn't the greatest thing for a video. But I wanted to make you aware of it and to let you know the two phrases that I found would most answer my new friend's question. And those phrases were, God created you, and heaven and earth. So looking those up on the facility that features both A Course in Miracles Original Edition and A Course of Love, you would find tons of great examples from A Course in Miracles Original Edition. I didn't spend enough time on this to find ones where they completely relate. Ones from A Course of Love and ones from A Course in Miracles OE. But I do have one lovely reading from A Course of Love that I'll just share with you. And you know what you can look at if you're looking under for what A Course of Love says about creating the world is you can do creation plus world. You know, there's all kinds of ways you can search. So this is from A Course of Love's chapter 9. And it says, why did God create a world? Why did not God create a world benign and unable to harm you? Such is the world God did create. A world so lovely and so peaceful that when you see it once again, you will cry with joy and forget your sadness in an instant. There will be no long remembering of regrets, no feeling badly for all the years in which you saw this not. There will merely be a glad aha, as what was long forgotten is returned to you. You will but smile at the childish games you played and have no more regrets than you would have for your childhood. Your innocence will stand out clearly here, and never again will you doubt that the world that God created belongs to you and you to it. That's my sharing for today.